Homecoming. It's always an extra special feeling for a player who gets the opportunity to play for his hometown team. A select few that are fortunate enough to wear their team's sweater they grew up sporting always take extra pride in doing so. In this video, I'm going to go over 4 potential trades or signings that could involve an NHL player coming home. And with that, here are 4 possible homecoming moves. Growing up less than an hour from the city of brotherly love, Gaudreau grew up naturally cheering for Philadelphia. But instead of being drafted by the Flyers, Gaudreau has been playing on the other side of the continent for Calgary. After showing much promise during his BC days, Johnny Hockey looked like a steal for the Flames, coming out of the 4th round. Regardless, as the years have passed, the forward has proven to be one of the team's best in season and among the least productive when it matters most in mid-playoff hockey. Therefore, Gaudreau could very well find himself for the first time not sporting a Flames sweater come next season, as several teams will most likely take interest in the previous 99-point scorer. One destination that would definitely make sense is Philadelphia. Following a devastating playoff exit, the Flyers are looking for fresh blood on the roster. With rumors beginning to circulate around fellow left winger James Van Riemsdyk, the club could be interested in working with Berta. Even still, despite his steady offensive production, wouldn't logically be enough for a 1-for-1 due to age and a slightly steeper contract. Therefore, if Philly is willing to give up a second rounder and a prospect, Johnny Hockey could very well be suiting up for his hometown team come next season. For Jake Gardiner, the last couple seasons haven't been easy. Following a tough first-round exit at the hands of the Boston Bruins, the defenseman seemed to be the biggest scapegoat. But a chance for redemption was on the horizon, as Gardiner signed a 4-year, $16 million contract with Carolina last offseason. After not getting the minutes he was used to with his former team, Gardiner struggled immensely on the third-line pairing, as he was a far cry from his previous 52-point season with the Leafs while only notching 24 throughout last campaign. Even though the Hurricanes could be moving on from the defenseman, he could be the perfect asset to a team in need of a solid second pairing left D-man. Logically, the 7-team no-trade list he would have to submit would exclude many, because who doesn't want to play for their hometown team? Unless you're Patrick Kane. Clearly, if the Canes made this move, it would be a first and foremost salary cap dump in order to help sign pending free agent Dougie Hamilton. With Jonas Brodin's name continuously in and out of the rumor mill, this could be the perfect setup for Guerin to bring in his ultimate replacement. For Max Domi, not only would playing for his hometown team in Toronto be a dream come true, but he would also be simultaneously able to carry on the legacy that his father Ty left in Toronto. As many of us know, while Max was growing up, he had the privilege to watch his dad do the dirty work for the team as its key enforcer. He also had a close relationship with former Leafs star Matt Sundin, whose number 13 he proudly wore for Montreal. Even though the game has drastically changed since, the Domi's roots in Toronto remain. Therefore, for Kyle Dubas, who obviously loves bringing guys home, a deal would make sense. Domi, who is known to thrive in the centerman role, would be the perfect replacement on the third line, and a dominant potential force on the first or second power play unit. And switching to an offensive first, speed-type game in Toronto could be the perfect environment needed for the speedy forward to thrive in. There's no doubt that if a trade was made in this case, there would be more than just one Domi ecstatic about the move. Growing up less than an hour from the Motor City, Krug had the opportunity to play for one of the best developmental programs around in honey-baked hockey, and remained in-state throughout his college career while making waves playing for Michigan State. Despite being undrafted, Krug has evolved into one of the best smooth-skating offensive defensemen in the league. After spending his entire NHL career playing for Beantown, Krug, who is a pending UFA, has yet to compromise with Boston on his next deal. The Bruins, who currently have limited cap space and a slew of players to sign over the next couple off-seasons, have yet to offer the defenseman a contract that is worth staying for. When being questioned on his take of what the Bruins have offered thus far, Krug indicated that he's very opposed, saying, "I've bet on myself, and I've taken shorter-term deals and less amount of money my whole career now. So this is my time. In terms of my value at its peak, I have the ability, and I'm in a position now where I need to make the most of it. So I'm very opposed to something like that. I've done it long enough now, and that's the situation I'm facing," he says. But for Steve Yzerman and the Red Wings, this could be the perfect opportunity to bring in younger talent into the defensive core, as names such as Trevor Daley and Jonathan Ericsson are well into their mid-30s. If Krug is offered the long-term reasonable contract that he's looking for with the Wings, it could be a move in the right direction for the rebuilding team.